All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned to the Cottage Grove Speedway for the second straight night. And this is once again a ISCS Week of Speed show, so some midweek racing in the state of Oregon. Welcome back to today's video. Excited that you guys get the opportunity to hang out with our team for the night. We were all kind of just talking a minute ago. We're back today with the best possible reason a racer could be back at the track, I guess. And that was we ran second yesterday, and second leaves a bad taste in your mouth. It kind of, if you're a racer, you're just in competition in general, you get what I mean. You run second and you just want to return to the track to complete that goal and win that race and get to the top and be one spot better. So that is what we're here to do today. Put all the pieces of the puzzle together and try to be standing on the front stretch right over that direction at the end of the night. But we're going to be getting it all started and underway. We'll have the pit meeting shortly, and then right after that we'll be rolling into qualifying. We just got out of the race car after our qualifying laps here at Cottage Grove. I said it in yesterday's video, but ISCS format is the same cars that you get grouped with. You hot lap, qualify, and heat race together. So before the night starts, you kind of know who you're up against, and then they combine those points and you all go into a redraw, and the rest just line up straight into the A main event. And not to complain too much about group qualifying, but I'm not a huge fan. What kind of just happened there was we were all spread out, and then they dropped the green, and a couple of guys got shuffled around me, I guess you could say. And by the time we actually got up to full speed, I lost one of my laps. So I only got 2 laps wide open and didn't get the chance to try one extra lane that I wanted to, but ended up second quick. That's not bad. We gained some valuable points, and now we're going to be rolling off from the 3rd row inside starting position for our heat. We need to try to go 2 or 3 spots forward to lock ourselves into the redraw and then focus on the A. Well, heat race action is complete for the night. Started 5th, and I don't know if maybe I sounded worried after qualifying. I was hoping to be on the outside row. It just seems like when you qualify quick time, you start 6th, you just have a lot of open doors going into turn 1, and sometimes getting trapped on the inside, especially in the last row, is not a good spot to be in. But luckily we were able to recover, quickly got into 3rd, then got into 2nd, battled for the lead, and got a yellow, which actually was so valuable, because under that yellow I moved my wing position because I just wanted to see like how much I could tighten up the car and still get it to drive good. So a little bit of a 3-lap test session once we went back green for the 18T. And right now we're making some adjustments for the A main event. We have the redraw in just just a short second, so we'll see where we're gonna start, whether that's on the pole or whether that could be 8th or anywhere in between. But I'm happy with our car and how maneuverable it was, whether I had to run the bottom or run through the slick or run around the high side. I still felt like I was able to keep a good pace and keep good speed. So make some slight adjustments for the 25 lap feature, and I think it's gonna slicken off in a hurry possibly throughout the race. So it's gonna change and we gotta be on top of it. Well, about to strap in for the A main event. It's only like 8 o'clock, so this midweek show is flying by. Pulled the exact same pill as we did yesterday. So got the 6, gonna be rolling off from 3rd row outside starting position. I think if everything shakes out how it did in yesterday's show, we should be able to just move forward. I think the outside is gonna be fast. We can carry speed. Just hopefully everyone's able to get through the first couple of laps and then we can get racing and not have a lot of yellows. I know if the 18T can get out front, we can set a rapid pace and get the job done. We did actually make a couple more adjustments than we thought here for the A, really going as close to where we were yesterday as we can, but also a little bit tighter at the same time, because I think in some spots there's a lot less grip and the racing surface might slow down a little bit more. So just trying to take a little bit of a bigger swing, trying to gain that advantage, gain that speed, and we'll see how it kind of all goes into play in this 25 lap race.
Love you. Have fun. Looks like there's some moisture. So, all right, have fun. got through traffic, man.
I was checked out.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good job tonight, bud.
Thank you. All right, wrapped up tonight at the Cottage Grove Speedway, and we ended with a pretty nice looking check and a pretty nice looking trophy. What's your name, buddy?
I am Jacob James.
And he wanted to be in the video, and he got the opportunity to hold our hardware that we were able to bring home. Successful night of racing. Hey, tell the viewers what you're gonna be doing soon.
I am going to be starting racing dwarf cars on the 10th of September.
That's very neat. Well, hey, best luck to you. What racetrack are you running here?
I'm gonna be turning 14, so possibly not, mostly in Wairika and in Medford.
That's awesome. Well, hey, make sure if you guys are gonna be at the track, you're gonna want to tune into that. But brought home some hardware and a successful night of racing. Well, everything's back in the race trailer, and that is 2 successful nights of racing at Cottage Grove. I told you guys at the beginning of this episode, we had one goal in mind, and that was to be on the dang front stretch at the end of the night, and we were able to accomplish that. Started 6th, worked our way forward, tried to be patient early, but I knew right away that our car was so good. Like, I could just move around from bottom to top through the slick, and I could just make up time wherever I needed to. And Brian and my dad had this car dialed in. I started running the top in 1 and 2 once I got out front, transitioned from the top of 3 and 4 to right through the middle, and like slid up on exit and caught grip. And when I was in lap traffic, I could slide cars, I could drive through the slickest parts of the racetrack and make it work. Like, it was really truly just a fun race in lap traffic, and it's easier to say that looking back because in the moment it felt like I always had someone on me, and a couple times I got held up real bad, so I didn't know how much time I was losing. So I just was racing like it was the last lap and I had to go, and you know, had to do some risky moves, but luckily they all worked out. So nothing beats being parked on the front stretch. Want to give a shout out to Pit Stop USA, On-Site Screeners, Next Gen Def, Carson Oil, Lafarge, Fast 4 Media, ABC Powder Coating, Earth It Environmental, QRC, and all of you fans for supporting our team, our journey, riding along with us. Like, that means so much. And nights like this, even though it was the limited and it was ISCS and it almost felt like we were living back in 2019, it makes it all worth it. So really, really love the fan interaction locally and through the YouTube channel and the community we have here. It just makes it all worthwhile. So headed back home. We'll see you guys all in the next video. We have some big World of Outlaw races coming up in a couple weeks. A lot of preparation to do in the shop, and the 18T will be back on track soon. See you guys all in the next one. Deuces.